Hello everyone, welcome back to another session. Today I will explain how to draw zones on the chart. I have simplified this concept of drawing zones. It is one of the most important technique in trading. Most professional traders keep this technique as a secret, and I think I am the first one who will reveal it on YouTube. Identifying the most important levels in trading will not be a mystery for my traders anymore. And after understanding how to draw zones, you will be competent enough to know the clear picture of market. I will show you it on the charts, how to identify these important zones, and for now let's get started. How to draw zones. The first point is mark those zones where price has frequently reversed. Let me show you on the charts here. The market reversed almost for 3 times. First, second and third. Let me draw a proper zone here. And we can see the market has respected this level, this zone in the future too, at this area and at this point. Now let's move towards the second point. The second point is to mark the zones which are repeatedly retested by market from both sides, upside and downside. Let me show it to you on the charts too. Let's open the pair GBP JPY and let's say this is the zone which I am talking about. The market has tested this from the downside here and tested it from the upside, and here again it is tested on the upside, and here it is tested on the downside. It is just a view, the third point on the chart too. Like here we can see this zone is not a clear point, it is an area. The market has extended here at this point. The market went deeper here at this point, and so this is how we gonna trade. We can see this point too. It is not a specific point, it is just an area, and the zones are not meant to be a level, a specific level. It is meant to be a specific area instead of a level. So what does the fourth point says? It says if having difficulty in finding zones, then use line chart. It will rescue you for most of the time. Let me show you how to draw zones on the line chart too. Let me take you to the charts. Let me remove it first. And the last ones too. Let me load a line chart, and we will start from the bottom to identify zones. Is it a zone? Is it tested several times? No. Is this a zone? No. Is it a zone? Yes, we can say this area is a zone because it is tested from both sides, upside and downside too. We can see market has tested it here from the downside and here from the upside. I will show you how the market could have respected these zones on the past data too. Let me draw another zone. We will move upward, gradually upward to find zones. Is it a zone? No. Is it a zone? No. Is this a zone? We can say this area is a zone here because it has tested several times. First, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So it is also a zone. We will draw another one. Is this area a zone? We can say yes, this is also a zone area, but we will find a zone area which is a little far away from another zone. Is it a zone? Yes, we found another zone too. I will also show you how the market will respect it in the future and how it could have respected it in the past. How it is a zone? It is a zone because the market tested it from the downside. The market tested it from the upside. Another retest and another from downside, and here this one from the downside too. So it is another zone on the chart, and we saw how the market is respecting these areas, frequently retesting these zones. Let me load candlestick chart. You can see these are the zones which we draw, and now let's move toward the past data to see if the market has respected these zones. We can see here we were not aware of the past data, but we can see clearly the market retested it here. The market retested and respected the second zone too, and the market respected and retested the third zone here. Let's move. Okay, we can see it here too. The market respected this zone here in the past, respected it here, and respected it at this point. And we can see the first one too. The market respected here. We can see the second zone was respected time and time again. You can see. So that's how the zones are work in the markets, and it will be respected time and time again in the future too. The market may break it for some time, but it will retest these zones, and the only way we are gonna trade these zones is to wait for candlestick confirmation, to wait for pen bars, engulfing bars and dojis. So we saw here the zones are respecting, price is respecting here too, the second zone. So I can take you as far as you are willing, and the results will be the same. You can see here, you can see here too. The market has retested these zones several times. Now let me show you example on another pair. Let me remove it first. This was the example which I discussed at discussing the first point. Let's say I draw a zone at this point, at this level. Why I drew it here? Because the market has retested it from the downside. 1, 2, 3, and from the upside 1, 2 and 3. So we can say it is a clear zone. Let's see how the market has respected this zone in the past, in the future. We can see here the market has respected it again, retested it and went down, and when the market went above this zone, it retested it from the upside too. You can see. So these are the example. You can see again here The market retested this zone several times and it will respect this zone in the future too. So that's the way we gonna draw zones on the chart. Let's look at it again. These are the points. I highly recommend this technique to you. I want you to backtest this technique and practice it as much as you can. Thank you for having me.